morning, fellow survivors, and welcome back to Osiris New Dawn. We're about to New Dawn, because, as you know, in the last episode, I lost all my stuff. So I did some more work, and I spent about another 7 hours trying to rebuild, during which time I lost all of my gear again, and then had a death where my body was not reachable on the surface of the planet due to a glitch, while I was carrying most of my materials because I was trying to maneuver things from one storage box to another. So, rather than continue that unmitigated frustration, seeing as there is also some new elements to startup that we did not experience because we had already been past that, I decided I'm just going to wipe it and start over. I'm not going to make you guys sit through the beginning stuff. Pretty much we're going to land, do the things that I didn't do out of this patch when the patch first hit, and then I'm going to just bounce ahead to where I have a whole bunch of stuff set up, and then we can move on from there. So, here we go. I went with a far more space-oriented name this time around. And I like this outfit that I came up with, mostly because I didn't realize until I started getting ready for filming that it actually matches the interior in the shot. So here we go. Theseus 2, third moon of Theseus Prime. Day 1. One more time. But this time we have an all wrecked up ship. As always, our suit is breached, but now it makes sense. Oh, there's fire! Wow! Oh, I'm excited about that. Pod. Resource. Whack on it. There we go. Circuit boards and steel. Yeah, I think we're a little bit beyond a multi-tool at this point. See, this actually makes a lot more sense to me, this idea that we could be, granted, the first time around, you knew you were marooned on a desert planet. That's not a surprise. But to be marooned on a planet where you see how you got marooned, that's a nice touch. Also, I like them giving you a limited number of circuit boards in the beginning. That way, if anything goes cataclysmically wrong from the start, you can rebuild your gun. Even if all you really get to rebuild is the pistol, it's still a nice little touch. Alright, so I think that is everything. Now, I haven't gone and hit any nodes or done any mining because I wanted to see what we got from the crash itself. Oh, also, here's something I'm really sad about. You guys may or may not have noticed that if you go back and watch my original episodes, you're getting commercials. Yeah, that's because, unfortunately, part of this soundtrack is now showing up as a copyright strike. So, we will be able to turn the master volume up a little bit, but unfortunately, we need to kill the volume. Which is a shame. One of the best things about this game, in my opinion, is just how inventive and supportive the soundtrack is. So I'm actually going to miss it a lot when I'm playing. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, see, like, there's just something gone from the game now, because there's literally something gone from the game. Anyway, Let's see what we got. We got our baked potatoes. We got our steamed carrots. 7 circuit boards, 15 steel, 5 rubber, and the Cryptex. So that's actually going to help you out a pretty good amount in those initial levels. There we go. And I just need to make myself a shiv. And then everything's right where I want it to be. Okay, so I'm actually going to cut here, and I will come back to you guys in just a moment once I have a little bit more established. Okay, and here we go. We've got the base rebuilt. I found a spot that has this beautiful overlook. It's a little bit hazy out, so it's going to be tough to see, but trust me, it's there. That is actually the Big Worm Crater. Got some good amount of resources right here. And then I found a great spot to set the excrement collector, by the way, so that it kind of fakes being part of the dome, so that it looks like maybe it's attached to, a lavatory facility inside the dome or something. Like, that is far less weird, in my opinion. Although, if you set up like this, I did something that I didn't realize was going to have the effect it did, which is don't save in that building, because this rock here is not exactly solid. And when I saved in the building to stop for a little bit in the middle of this project, my droid respawned inside. But then I resaved in here, and lo and behold, he was sitting right there, 50 meters away from me, just like normal. So it's all good. Airlock. Chemistry station. Fabricator. So we are pretty much right back to where we were. Now, I did run into a little bit of trouble finding carbon because there was none nearby. So I had to resort to going a long distance away for that. And so this was about 3 hours worth of work here, guys, believe it or not. Also, there's a ton of baddies here, so I've already used up all of my ammunition and then some. I've got more bullets that I need to make. But as you can see, my weapon skills are almost level 3 and my melee is level 6. So I was a little bit busy. Mining is level 5, industrial engineering, military engineering, because my droid's been doing some overtime with the shooty as well. So that's pretty much that. So I know this is going to be a ridiculously short episode today, but the flip side to that is that this is already like 3.5 hours worth of work. And I have to edit it down, which is going to be a little bit more, and then get the whole thing up. So, believe it or not, this 20-minute episode is going to take me over 4 hours today. But sometimes these steps backwards are what we need to take a giant leap forward. So, got this set up. Get you guys my ideas that I'm thinking here. I'm going to put the barracks here, and then that's going to pretty much plate off this area, and then that's going to be for storage next to the forge and like the portable chemistry station. I'll have all my fabrication devices set up right here. And then the biodome is going to be here. And then, even though there is no need to ever make a base bigger than that, yeah, you know me. It's going to happen. So, what we're going to do after that is this entrance here we are going to use to make a corridor this way, and then set up a series of other habitats to make a nice, big, Lunar 1 Space 1999 style base. And just keep this going because we've got this nice, perfectly flat expanse with no grass that can poke through the floor. So that's great. We're actually pretty well shielded from asteroid attacks, so I don't have to worry about meteorites hitting the base. And what we're going to be doing next is, like I said, probably getting the barracks done, and we'll get the biodome up. And we'll get the biodome up, and then we will start exploration. And I'm really looking forward to building a vehicle bay because I want to try out the crab, and I really want to get the hover bike and stuff going. And I'm excited that there's now a mech. So all of that will be coming in the very near future. Once again, I apologize for today's episode being a little bit truncated. Tomorrow I will either have a 7 Days to Die video, or I will have something special, something new that I'm going to be trying, and I'll see if that works. And then Saturday or Sunday we will be right back here running and gunning and building up our spacey base. So once again, I want to thank you for stopping by. I apologize yet again for the short video, but you really didn't want to just watch me running around mining. Oh, and as far as the music goes, leave me in the comments what you think. The game simply is not the same without music playing in the background. So I have a couple different thoughts. One is I can let the writer of, or the owner of the copyright of the music, which in fact is not the owner of the copyright of the game, oddly enough, I can let them monetize the video and put up commercials before, during, whatever they're going to do, and have them make money off of it, which, have at it. I really wanted to keep commercials out of these because I think it's tacky, but, it is what it is. Or, I can try to play the game without it, which will be figuring out which piece of music, probably one of the new ones, that is copyrighted, and then when that music starts up, I just have to hit pause really quickly, and I'll be able to, just not have music for that one section, which is fine, and I can probably find other music to put in. I do have a pretty good selection available to me. That's not good. Oh, it's the... Oh, wow, 2 of the acid guys. Whoa! Get up. Gotta get up to get down. Wait, 3? No. Huge acidic scalepods. I feel it's weird that the combat music hasn't tripped. There is quite obviously combat happening. Ouch. I'm going to save, and I'm going to heal up for free. Because it's cheap, but I need to do it because I'm out of medkits. Alright, so a little bit more excitement than I was expecting. That's always a good thing. Marvin, you're still alive. It's giving me a location for you. There you go. Let's just go ahead and fix you up a little bit. Alright, so that takes care of that. So yeah, once again, I want to thank you all for being here. Why don't you... You work on doing some fixing. So once again, I want to thank you all for showing up. If you enjoyed today's shenaniganry, please hit that like button for me. Also, subscribe if you haven't. Really, really helpful. Again, leave a comment what you want me to do with the music. If you want me to, just piecemeal in some stuff, or if you don't care about the commercials, or if you know another workaround that another YouTuber is doing, feel free to let me know. And feel free to check out my other channels as well. Once again, I want to thank you for stopping by. Find a safe place to bed down. I hope that base redesigns don't get you, and that the xenoforms leave you alone. And I will see you all in the morning.